If we somehow don't have the best hand, that's just going to be pretty unfortunate. But we're going to be all in here, flopping a flush and not facing any further aggressions on any street. We're all in. Sexy Caitlin could be slow playing a monster. Yo! Happy Monday, everybody. Who doesn't love a good Monday? Especially when Monday brings us MICOOP, Michigan Coop, MICOOP 36, the $50 no limit hold'em 4max, 15K guaranteed. A mere 4 minutes away. The stream is live. What's up, Ian BAU? Thanks for being the first one to join. Benjamin Adler, what do you know? What do you guys know about Benjamin Adler, huh? Everyone tell me a fact about Benjamin Adler that they think they know. There you have it, front and center. Benjamin says, I hope you're not nervous. I'm here now. No, I'm feeling pretty good. What is there to be nervous about, really? All we need to do is just play. We're here in downtown Detroit, Michigan, home sweet home, the Wolverine State, the Mitten State. This guy likes the Orleans Casino. Interesting selection. Very close proximity to Baskin Robbins is the poker room. What's up, John Denon? Glad to hear your voice 2 days in a row. Thanks, buddy. I'm in there with the 6-7, the 6-7 off. So we're playing this this 4max thing, $50, $50 buy-in. We'll see how many times we have to buy in. Small 3-bet. We're starting super deep, over 120 big blinds. I can call the additional 3. Flop a pair. Must continue. Cool, 4max. Yeah, pretty cool. That's a small bet. Can't fold. Let's see if we can get there. Perhaps we can get there. Nightbot has joined us in the chat tonight. I think I'm just going to call. Or do we want to raise? I think we want to raise. Let's go for it. He shouldn't really connect too hard with any of this aside from maybe kings and maybe nines. I'm going to raise it up here. Shorter time bank tonight. Shouldn't really have a straight here. 3-betting out of the small blind too often. Like I said, he could have pocket kings and pocket nines, but I think we are ahead of his holdings pretty often. Andrew, how's the Michigan winter? It hasn't been too brutal over the course of the 2 days that I've been here. I made it over to Whole Foods yesterday to stock up this Airbnb. Had to stand in line outside at the Whole Foods. I'm sure you guys are familiar with capacity restrictions during these trying times. So it took a while to get in there, but it wasn't too cold. I did bring a nice winter coat, as you need to do when you come to the Mitten State. The Great Lakes State, but it's not too brutal at the moment, even for a desert dweller like myself now. All right, let's see a flop. I'm gonna bet it. Anytime he folds a hand like Jack 9 or something, happy to see it. Glad to see you back on the grind. Recovering, my friend, was enjoying the vlogs with Boosie. Thanks for always giving great content here or there. Thanks, buddy. Happy to. Pretty big opening size, but I think we can continue from the small blind since, like I said, we're super deep starting this tourney. The all-in wager of 114.62 big blinds into 9.5 big blinds. What if I called? Imagine I called. I'm gonna give this guy a little blue tag. What's up, Jacob Smith? Sean Burrow. Poker Pro. Hello. Harry B. Poker. Alternatively, just get the Black Keys to play live in your kitchen. That'd be cool. Hey, where'd this guy go? We lost this guy? That's unfortunate. General strategy is to just play a lot of hands from the small blind. I shouldn't be announcing this because Vegas Vic is definitely watching the stream again. Almost certainly. Thanks, Richard Lou, for the $5. Have to head out for some sand volleyball. Catch you when I'm back. Run good. Good luck in the sand volleyball. Coke or Pepsi? Personally, I don't see too big of a difference. Some people say that they can easily tell the difference. I don't know. Like Boosie says, she can for sure tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi. I keep saying we're gonna do the taste test, but haven't done it yet. Haven't put her to the test. I follow this this bot on Twitter called the Psycho Bot. It's a bot that trades Bitcoin, and it just went long from 43,000 or 49,000, excuse me, 49,631. It's good to see. It's always good to see. Pocket Kings, also good to see. No action. When are the vlogs coming back? Is the question of the day. Once I'm back in Vegas, I think it might be time to fire up the old vlog machine. So if you tuned in last night, I streamed a bit last night. We cashed a tournament last night, so we are on the board for the MICOOP. I think I'm just going to fold bottom pair here 3 ways. Even if we somehow have the best hand versus like King Queen, that has a bunch of equity. We have no diamonds. Just going to let bottom pair go this time. So we are on the board for the MICOOP, the first ever major poker tournament series in Michigan. Regulated poker is a thing now in Michigan. It's great to see. Cashed the 250, the 100K guarantee last night for the old min cash. Do you guys enjoy min cash as much as I do? So we're on the board. We'll see if we can make it 2 days in a row. I also played the $30 event, brick to that. But just kind of happy to be here. No pressure to put up any like major results or anything. If we do, that's awesome. Just happy to be here. Happy to be playing. I managed to cash that tournament last night, so all is well. Why can you play PokerStars in Michigan but not Vegas? I miss it. That is a good question, dude. We talked about that a little bit last night. So when Nevada passed their online gaming regulations, they put a clause in there that any of these sites that were servicing the U.S. post UIGEA, they decided to put a little extra restriction on those sites. I can't remember if it was like for 10 years or something like that. I don't think it's a permanent thing, but I'm not positive. I think it's 10 years. The other states thus far have not done so. So PokerStars is the first one that's up and running here in Michigan, first and only. Pop a double gutter here. I think I'll check it. I think it's a pretty reasonable price. I mean, if he happened to have a straight, you would imagine he would have bet it on the turn. But so would we, and therefore maybe he is value betting 2 pair. It's a pretty reasonable price. I am kind of surprised that he's betting when we can easily have ace king here, and there's some merit to raising here, but I'm just going to pay it off. Seemed like a fair price. Check the limp pot. I'm going to call up the gutter ball and an overcard. Check on the turn. Could have the best hand here sometimes. How many times do we want to pay off in the early going? How many times? All right, Vegas Vic. You take it. I'll wait for a slightly better hand than ace high. They taste nothing alike. Interesting. Okay. A lot of people say it's an easy, can easily tell the difference. I don't believe you. All right. You guys probably know better than I do. I don't really drink that kind of stuff. I'll stab once here, even though we don't really have any equity. Checking back seems fine too for that reason, but should be good board for us generally. Kind of expected him to do that just based on like the timing tell. Felt like he took a little bit longer to check at that time. Are you concerned a player is watching your stream? Nope, we're on a 4-minute delay, so the time banks are really short in this tournament too, it seems like. I guess because it's a smaller buy-in, $50. So there would have to be like multiple players time banking on multiple streets in order for the 4-minute delay to catch up and people to be able to see my hole cards in the moment. Let's find a deuce one time. Close, very close. Debating going for it here. When do you think Vegas will stop mandatory masks? I think it's going to be a little bit yet. I think it's going to be probably a few months. We can all speculate. We can all guess. I'm going to make this an even 10 bigs. Happy to get action. Yeah, I think it's going to be a few months yet. Old man cannabis. Yo, Andrew, part of Michigan or UN. I live like 20 minutes away from the border in South Bend, Indiana. I've thought about coming up for an event or two. Do it, man. Make the drive. The action seems pretty good. I mean, you got me in there, for God's sakes, firing at tournaments when I have no business doing so. So there's some dead money already. And Jamin Burton. Hello, Jamin Burton. For mouth kisses and back rubs, $10. What a guy. If you guys don't follow the Drawing Dead vlog, you're going to miss his grand comeback, whenever that may be. No pressure, Jamin. He did put out a couple of epic pieces of content during quarantine stuff. Really enjoyed it. If you guys didn't see the animated 2-episode series, highly recommend checking out Jamin's channel, the Drawing Dead vlog. Good to see you, buddy. Jamin, let me know if I'm allowed to share the news, the recent news. Am I allowed to talk about it? Is it public? We'll just tease the audience for now with that question. But yeah, the action on PokerStars Michigan is expectedly active. I don't know. It's expectedly soft because it's a new player pool, newly regulated, and it's ring-fenced to Michigan. So we're not playing with players around the world. We're not even playing with players in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, where PokerStars also exists. Not yet. Eventually that'll happen. Just not yet. Could 4-bet fold here, or could just fold. Guess we'll just fold. What's up, Wayne? Wayne in the chat. My buddy Silverlicious says, click the like, peeps, helps the channel. I'm not going to disagree. Will Butcher, hello, is this the stream where I can buy Logan Paul Pokemon box break NFTs? You've come to the absolute wrong place. I don't know what's going on with these NFTs. We're talking a little bit about last night. I threw this suggestion out there. I'll call the 8-6 getting a good... I'm a sucker for a good price, I'll tell you that. And a good price is not found in Logan Paul's Pokemon box break NFT collection. Five to win that much. At least that much. Not sure it's the best spot to turn it into a bluff. Let's see what the other fellow had. Jack 10. Jack 10, Queen 10. The 7 would have worked. Yeah, once we're like, I don't know, another 20 minutes or so into this stream, I'll probably kill the copyrighted music and switch over to the cheesy vlog music. I think I'm just going to flat call here with the ace-queen off. Could still have the best hand here. Could improve to the best hand. Some backdoor stuff as well. Don't feel like folding. Not in a folding mood. What else is new? Could still have the best hand here. Interesting river card. Rips it in, huh? I don't see how we can fold once we get there on the river. Call 2 streets with ace high and make a queen on the river. Of course, losing to ace king, pocket jacks, pocket 10s. Does he ever have a bluff here? It's possible. It seems unlikely, but the good news is we can rebuy. So let's get our rebuy money ready and then call. Good hand. How do they always have it? How do they just have it? Our rebuy money is ready, by the way. We got it ready before that call. That's the good news. All right, Jamin said we can share the news. So Jamin has moved to Las Vegas. Jamin's my neighbor now. Not technically, not literally, but he lives in the same city as me. He probably has more big blinds than me too. All right, we're all in here. Let's double up her rebuy. Pretty excited to have Jamin in town, living in Vegas. So I think we need to partner up and make some content together, Jamin. What do you say? That's a bad turn card. All right, rebuy time. Re-enter. Yes, please. Good luck, it said. I'm going to need it. I basically just need to stop calling rivers, I think. I don't really need luck. I just need to stop calling rivers. The first buy-in is, you know what they say, guys? They say the first buy-in is a warm-up. Now I'm feeling warmed up, ready to go. Let me take a look at the lobby here. We're also going to fire at, there's another tournament that starts in 36 minutes. That is a $100 buy-in, so I can lose my money twice as fast as I have been in this one. For the 4 big blind open, I think I'm just going to fold. $100 starting in 36 minutes. Progressive knockout battle royale. I have no idea what that means. I'm a live cash game player. I don't know what a progressive knockout battle royale means. But yeah, pretty cool that Jamin's there. Jamin, I think we need to collab. I think we need to team up, make some bids. I'm sure you have some ideas. I've got some ideas. Let's put them in action. Put them to work. What percentage of your bankroll would you suggest cash players to play with when starting out? When you're starting out, you're probably not really going to have a bankroll. You're probably going to be working a job. You're probably going to be a losing player when you're starting out. You're just going to have to keep like replenishing money from your job. So I really wouldn't worry too much about that. You know, with caveats, I wouldn't like just go crazy, of course. So I would play small. You know, if you're playing live, you're gonna want to play 1-2. If you're playing online, you could start at the 1 cent, 2 cent just to get a feel for things. Or maybe slightly higher. When you're playing that small, the rake is going to be such a big percentage of the pots. The smaller you play, that generally tends to be the case. But just don't have too like big of expectations when you're just starting out. You know, you're just kind of like getting a feel for things. You're testing out some of the theory that you learned along the way, and et cetera, et cetera. Eventually, what percentage of your bankroll do you want to risk? You basically want to have, I don't know, I would say like a minimum of 30 buy-ins if you're trying to keep a separate bankroll. Hey, we won a hand. How about that? Nice move, Jamin. I agree. It is a nice move. Any news on your blog? Do you plan to make more? I do. Talked a little bit about this last night. Kind of like find myself in an interesting spot. I mean, a lot of times I tend to overthink things. So that's I think that's been going on a little bit, especially when you fall out of the rhythm of creating. Anytime, you know, like when you're in the rhythm of creating, you're recording, you're uploading, posting. It's easier to just like keep that train going. Way easier than it is to like start the train from a dead halt. So anytime you are starting again, it's really hard to restart that train. It's mainly just a mental thing, really. So that's kind of where I'm at now. And I've been thinking a lot about like poker vlogs and the poker vlog landscape. There's so many people that are like using the formula, you know, mainly like have an intro, have an outro, keep those short, and chock full of poker hands in between. There's a lot of content creators that are doing that right now. And so I just kind of like am wondering where my content fits in and whether there's a need. I think we're gonna fire again. Yeah, I think we'll fire again. To value bet or to not value bet? I chose value bet, in case you guys were wondering. So, with my vlogs, should have folded. Tell me about it, buddy. Preaching to the choir, mate. Matt Vaughn, did I miss anything good? Yeah, you missed me stacking off several times. Ace deuce, good for half. So, talked about this last night, but the YouTube algorithm, it favors content that nobody is like skipping any parts of. So the thing with like poker content is when I'm talking about like poker hands, it's very much like a foreign language to the vast majority of people. So that's like limiting the audience greatly. But the thing is that like the people that do like poker content and poker hands, they like can't get enough of it. So there is still like a good amount of you people, a good amount of my people, general poker content enjoyers out there. So it is a little bit of niche though. So like the main thing that people want to see is poker hands, because we can see that in like the YouTube analytics. You can see when like people are skipping sections of the video. It's always like the B-roll or like the drone footage, or, you know, stuff like that. So they're fast forwarding through those parts, which I'm a fan of. I like including the lifestyle stuff. If I'm like at a bar, you know, talking about a bar in Vegas, I enjoy that other stuff personally. I like that in other people's videos when they occasionally put it in. But the thing is, when people fast forward through that stuff, the YouTube algorithm strikes my videos down. Not I don't get strikes. They recommend it less because people are fast forwarding through my videos. So I'm sort of like limiting myself within the poker content sphere, if that all makes sense. The funny thing is that like if people start talking to me about this stuff, I say you shouldn't really worry about that. You should just make videos if you want to make them, and if you enjoy making content, then you should make them. And I should probably just follow that advice, that thought process myself. But when I started making videos, it was like kind of a big wide open space. And now it's less so. Glad to have caught you at the Bellagio a week or so ago during your first game back for a while. Good to see you back. Cheers, buddy. In 27 minutes, actually, the $100 progressive knockout tournament will begin. So we're going to fire at that as well. Good flop. Somebody tell Andrew he has value. Oh, okay. Matt Vaughn, the tournament expert. Recently, I watched him win over $100,000 playing a poker tournament. If he can do it, anybody can do it, you guys. Matt Vaughn, imagine Matt Vaughn winning 100K. Wow, just wow. You both need to get back to work, you bums. I agree, Old Man Cannabis. I like your name, Old Man Cannabis. Is that a play on Old Man Coffee? Old Man Cannabis? Or is it something else? What's up, Plato Poker? Good evening. Still the afternoon for you? All right, we're going to 3-bet you guys. Watch this. 10 big blinds. Take that. I'm not folding either. I said I'm not folding. Told you, the first buy-in is a warm-up. I'm going to go ahead and agree with this Bionic Tulip fellow. He says, 620 people watching, but only 100 likes. Hit that button, guys. Guys, if you enjoyed that ace-queen snap call, then double up, maybe consider clicking the like button. Just a thought. Matt says, I definitely think the space is getting saturated, but there's still room to differentiate yourself. I think it will come most from creativity, personality, and niching down. Is niching a verb? Last night, we learned the difference between sympathy and empathy. Today, we learned from Matt Vaughn that niching is a verb. What's up, Charles? Thanks for the $4.99. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate that dono. Definitely think the space is getting saturated. Still room to differentiate yourself. I think there's actually room for like a couple of like fresh ideas. There's a couple things I've been thinking about. But yeah, I think there's always room for people's personalities, individuals. Called in 2 spots. Good turn card. I say, in my opinion. I really like the well-rounded videos. It's not a coaching site. Thanks, Casey. I can dig that. Matty V, my man. Hey, Andrew, been finally checking out some of the Tells podcasts on YouTube and just wanted to shout them out. Also, hi, nice to see you. Always good to see Matt's friendly face. Thanks for the $10, dude. I appreciate it. You shouldn't have. Thanks for shouting out Tells podcasts. If you guys have ever wanted to listen in to a man and his lady friend chat with each other, check out the Andrew and Boosie channel on YouTube. We've been pretty consistently kicking out these podcasts. This is what the little YouTube channel looks like. I guess I should play this ace king hand first. I think I'm going to call if he bets. Otherwise, just check it down. Come on, 7-3 off. Andrew and Boosie here on YouTube.com. Pretty consistently, although we ironically missed this week because I came here to Michigan. But kicking out the chats every weekend. Usually gets posted on Monday. After this song ends, I'm gonna have to switch it over to some non-copyrighted tunes tracks. Charles, thanks for the $14.99. Am I not seeing any messages from you? Is that correct? Unless you're posting them elsewhere in the chat. Appreciate the donation, though. Thanks, buddy. Put the drone footage after the hands. This would eliminate the problem. I don't see how that eliminates the problem. Probably going to fire here on the river if check 2. Yeah, it doesn't matter like what part of the video is being skipped. It doesn't matter which part of the video is not being watched. If there's any part of the video that's not being watched, that affects the the YouTube algorithm and how often they recommend it to people and all that stuff. Not the run out I had in mind. Do people ever bluff rivers? Huh. Huh. Gonna have to call with this open ender once. Just the card I was looking for, the deuce of clubs. All right, I'm just gonna fold. How did we do yesterday? We cashed. We cashed the bigger tournament, bricked the smaller tournament. So we are on the board for the Michigan Coop, MICOOP, Michigan Championship of Online Poker. I'm guessing that stands for. Niche is a verb in dictionaries. It means to put something into a niche. That's 2 days in a row my vocabulary has increased just by streaming and chatting with you guys. I was listening to the Black Keys playlist on Spotify. Switched over to my man Julian Avila on SoundCloud. Have you been playing a lot of online lately? I guess I played like during lockdown stuff. I guess I played more online poker than I ever did. Maybe like since I first started playing poker, basically. But yeah, I played a lot on Bros. I played a lot on WSOP in Nevada. But yeah, couldn't miss the first series here on PokerStars in Michigan. First major poker tournament series in the state of Michigan. Have you been active in the financial markets during COVID? I know you were interested. Yeah, I guess I was pretty active. I was more active trading-wise in the equities markets and just more of an investor in the crypto markets. But yeah, it ended up being a pretty good year. Despite all the craziness, the silver lining was the markets provided a pretty amazing year. Debating whether to go for small value here. But I guess I just check. What does BB mean? It's number of big blinds. So here's the chip stack. And then if you click my name, that's number of big blinds in my stack. It definitely makes for like better streaming purposes for general audience to just leave it in chips rather than big blinds. But I always forget because it's more useful. You are shaking the camera. Sorry about that. It's not the most sturdy of setups. I'm on like a dining room table. Definitely going to go for value here. I'm going to try my best. I'm usually like kind of fidgety ever since I took up drums in the 5th grade. I'm always like tapping on something or what have you. My bad. Andrew, which game is tougher, Bellagio 510 or Win 2-5? Thoughts? The Bellagio 510. I'm going to check this back. Get 2 streets maybe later. I'm a betting man. I'm in the betting business. So the Win 2-5 is probably the toughest 2-5 game. I mean, I guess it depends. Like the Aria 2-5. Somebody was telling me recently that like the RA25 was like one of the slowest, like most miserable games they've played in recently in a while. But it always just depends on like who's in the lineup. But the Win 2-5 plays the deepest of any 2-5 game in Vegas. This seems loud. Is this loud? Seems pretty loud. But yeah, I think the 510 is going to be a little bit tougher than the Win 2-5. We like the artistic interludes. It is tasteful and differentiates between regular poker channels. Thanks, John. I dig them. I dig making them. But I still think like the majority of people are just there to watch the poker hands and are going to be fast forwarding through that kind of stuff. but I appreciate the people that like it all. Next time you visit Michigan after COVID, please, please, please do a meetup game here. Good fold October rain. No GameStop winnings. No GameStop winnings for me. The only meme stock that I like very briefly got in on was Nokia, but we're talking pretty small numbers. Do you trade options or futures? Dabble in the options. Mainly just selling puts though. That seems like options for beginners, like level 1 options. Selling puts. I don't know. A lot of people got into the buying calls and really blasted off during this big bull run, and a lot of people did really well with that strategy. Maybe I'm more conservative, but good on them. I'm sure the occasional person also blew up their account though, so. Are you a believer in Bitcoin? Yeah, but I'm not like, I guess, super married to any sort of like, trade or investment or anything. It seems like a pretty cool invention. It's like a little over 10 years old now, and it seems like it's pretty useful. Especially, I wish there was a way for me to like stabilize this situation. Maybe I'm not in the right spot. I can beat that. Did you have any cashes yesterday? I did. I min cashed the $250 tournament for like $520, but we were in for 2 bullets. So, some good, some bad news. Did you move out to Michigan? No, I would like to have a place here to be able to partake in this and also just to be around Michigan. So I've been thinking a lot about that. Thinking about getting into the Airbnb game. Do we have any Airbnb or do we have any property owners in the chat that rent their place on Airbnb? If so, what has your overall experience been like? Good, bad? Let me know. I'll be right back. While we are on break, I mentioned the Andrew and Boosie channel. I also made another channel to upload these live streams to. I know a fair amount of people were asking where they can watch the stream after the stream is over. So I went ahead and made a channel called Andrew Neeme 2. It's very clever name. It looks like this. I have one video posted so far, Andrew Neeme 2. I've got 77 subs. If we could get me to 100 subs, boy, would I be appreciative of you guys. I'm appreciative of you guys regardless, in any capacity. But what I want to do is upload classic poker hand clips from the blog. This one is for sure a classic. So just like individual hand clips, as well as live streams after the fact. And that way I can keep my main vlog channel just kind of like, since that's what people subscribed for, it'll be that. But then anytime I have like a random idea for a video that is not a vlog, I can use this second channel. So like, for example, if I want to ask Matt Vaughn, like to tell me in 5 minutes how to win $100,000 in a poker tournament, I could like have a Zoom conversation with him. He could tell me that in 5 or 10 minutes, and then I can post it here, and then we'll all be able to win $100,000 just by watching that video. And you'll find that video on this channel, Andrew Neeme 2. You know, just random ideas like that. If there's like some sort of an idea that isn't a poker vlog, maybe I'll just post it on that channel. But you'll find these streams. I'm going to upload the one from last night. I'll try and upload that one tonight. It's like a 4-hour video, so it takes a while. I thought I would have it up by today, but everything was taking too long. So that's where I'm going to upload these things to. Would love it if you would give Andrew Neeme 2 a subscription. It's free. It costs you $0. How long are you in Detroit for? I am here until the 10th. Fly back to Vegas on the 10th. So I'm going to stream. I'm going to live stream every day until this series is over. So I think it ends on the 8th. The 8th is the last day. So I'm going to stream a bunch of tournaments. I'll probably hop in the cash a little bit here and there. PLO cash games. We'll see how these tournaments go today. I think I need to register for that other tournament. Speaking of, I do need to register. Okay. Now we're playing 2 tournaments. Let me just get this set up. Okay. So this one's a $100 tournament, knockout. I don't know what Battle Royale means. Maybe someone in the chat does. But this is the amount. This says if you eliminate this player, you will win $22.95 and your bounty will increase by $22.95. So switch back and forth. Anytime something interesting happens on whatever table, we'll switch to that one. Seems like everyone is getting into Airbnb, so it must be going well, says Matt Kiefer. Yeah, I haven't heard too many negative things about it. Just joined the $50. Hopefully see you on the final table. Good luck. Aces up 810. Life tip. Timing the market is a disaster waiting to happen. It's time and consistency that is most rewarding. Good luck, Andrew. Fair enough. Pretty good turn card for us. Got him. Hey, looks like we got to 100 subs on that channel. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Bro, that will take more than 5 to 10 minutes. Come on, Matt. You got to condense it. We don't have that kind of time. Brendan, Matt has no clue how to win a poker tournament. Sub for 100K. Yeah. Just sub to the channel, and then you'll probably win $100,000. Maybe. Maybe not. Subbed to 2. Thanks, guys. Now the pressure's on. The subs will be waiting for that sweet, sweet content. I have a coworker with 2 Airbnbs. She does quite well in the Ludington area of Lakes, Michigan. Not the best of runouts. Flush gets there. 4 to a straight, an overcard, and a pot size wager. I missed it yesterday, but why did YouTube stop your stream? I assume because of the music thing. They're never like super clear about what's going on, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was because of the music thing. I don't know. I don't really get it. Because I was playing like 3 hours worth of copyrighted music, but then it's like, you know, that 38th Tribe Called Quest track, that's just one too many. 37 is fine, but 38, that's over the limit. Thanks for subbing that channel, you guys. Appreciate it. Clips, streams, interviews, any other ideas? If you guys got ideas, feel free to share them. Any thoughts on the Doug Polk Denegs match? It pretty much went exactly as I thought it would. So not really sure what else to add to the conversation. Somebody's theory was like Daniel definitely wanted to be the underdog and therefore he didn't really have too much to lose aside from the money, but hopefully he worked out some sort of a deal with various players, not players, but like companies that he's affiliated with that covered some of that tab. But you know, for him to like decline to play a second game that he is probably more of a favorite in, when Doug offered that, that's probably going to speak volumes about how he wanted the terms and the situation. So I guess maybe he's just looking to use that to put all the stuff behind him that Doug was continuously picking on him about, and used it as an opportunity to do so. For the Airbnb, don't underestimate the overhead of cleaning services and security. Okay. I went to the Circa casino. It was really cool. Yeah, I dig it. Circa is the newest and shiniest and tallest casino in downtown Las Vegas. This is a big open. I don't know, it feels nitty, but 4.22 big blinds. Hey, Nitus in the chat. What's up, Nitus? Poker champion, all around great guy. Are you playing the 5K at the Venetian? I don't know when that is, but I'm in Michigan. So if it happens after the 11th, then perhaps. But if it happens before the 11th, then no. Neeme, you have a tell. Much more excited talking about poker than stocks. I have a lot more experience playing poker. So I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to stocks. Just try and do what smart people are doing. Well, I guess with jacks and with a heart in my hand, maybe we can just fold it. Since there's no real straight draws available for him. Well, I guess there are. But it's pretty tough to improve with jacks. Maybe it's too nitty. But he bet into 2 people, and then he continued. And we just have an underpair that isn't really going to improve all that often. I don't know. We could probably call again. Or we can fold. Guess I'm just giving up. Maybe it's bad. I guess it's bad. Wait, I don't know why I just thought of this, but YouTube doesn't take your super chats and spread the value to all the music makers, do they? Because that would be massively tilting. No. I don't think super chats are affected by the monetization of a video or a live stream. Don't think so. Don't think so, Matty V. Where do the payouts start for this tourney? Let's see. Let's see what the deal is here. So there are 141 players remaining. We are currently in 38th. It pays 43 players. So up here you can see we're in this top right corner. We're in 39th out of 142 players remaining. And it pays 43 people. So we got a ways to go. Who did it? Who did it? Ajidim. Welcome, my friend. Thanks for clicking that join button. You get yourself that blue drone next to your name. Look at you, blue drone. One day, a couple months from now, you'll be like Dan Sparger, who has himself the green drone next to his name. But thanks so much. Thanks for becoming a member of the channel. I can beat it. We'll take it. Touchy subject, but what's your take on religion? Yes. Let's get into it, shall we? No. I think I'd probably call myself agnostic, which means I don't know what's going on, and I don't pretend to know what's going on. I think that, like, I think if there was a God and the God didn't want us to know that, the God didn't want us to know of its existence, then we just wouldn't know. So how could we possibly know? And how could we pretend to know? That's my take. Just ran into a full house on the other table with top pair. What's up, Jordan Vincent? Good luck, Andrew. Get the dub. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. We'll try and squeeze one big line of value out of this. Nope. Zero value. Thinking about going to Vegas for the first time ever in about 2 weeks. What are some must-sees there? The Strip, I would say, is a must-see. The Las Vegas Strip. I think the high roller wheel, I think that's pretty cool, and it's not too expensive. They also have, like, I don't know if you're into the adult beverages, but they have a ticket that you can buy where there's like an open bar in the pod that you're riding in. So that seems like a decent value to me. But really just like walking around the Strip, walking up and down the Strip and going into like as many hotel properties as you can to just see everything is pretty much the game plan. We get snap called. I'm pretty tempted to go for it here because we basically never have the best hand. He's just not having it. He's going to call it. Call the overbet with the second pair. Nice hand. He's got blockers. Blockers too. A lot of strong hands. It's tough to make a pair in this game. For the person that asked that question for things in Vegas, I made a list of things. Actually, Boosie made the list originally. I added a couple things to it. But if you go to my website, andrewneeme.com, there is a blog post on there, which is like our locals guide to Vegas. So there's all sorts of stuff, like our favorite bars and restaurants, all sorts of different neighborhoods Check it out. AndrewNeeme.com, and then it's Locals Guide to Vegas. I think it's going to be tough to fold 2 overs and a flush draw. We're in good shape against top pair, and you could have some worse draws. Heyo. Sorry, just joined. For how long are you in Michigan? March 10th. Samuel is right on top of it. I'd say the pandemic affected his vlog making. Think he should file for unemployment? I think poker players were able to file for unemployment when the casinos were closed. I chose to not do so, just because I felt like, oddly enough, with like markets doing as well as they were, just seemed like it wasn't really didn't really seem to make a whole lot of sense to me. Agnostic means you're atheist since you don't believe. Most atheists are agnostics since they admit they can't know there is no God. I don't know if that's true. Did we just time out with those queens? Come on. Come on. Oh my God. He four bet and we were disconnected and couldn't do anything about it. I don't know. Maybe it saved us. Who knows? Because he didn't even like jam all in, which looks pretty strong. We were definitely going to go all in. He made it 15,000 over 6,300. And then we just got disconnected and timed out. Huh. Let's just assume he had aces. It saved us. It saved us a bunch of chips because he had aces. And we definitely were not going to get there. Doesn't look like he's going to tell us what he had. Do you ever go on tilt? What would be the most likely reason? How do you handle tilt? Yeah, I seem to tilt more so when I'm playing online than I do live. I guess just because, I mean, I definitely still get like annoyed by poker proceedings when things aren't going my way live. But I guess I'm better at managing it live than I am at managing it online. But I'm not really gonna go on tilt when I'm live streaming. This guy just open rips 68 big blinds. How do we not call with ace king? Four-handed. What is happening? Okay, sweet. We have 126 big blinds now. That's cool. What would be a reason for me to tilt? Losing. That's pretty much it. Just a suggestion from Daily Reg on Stars, New Jersey. I think you'll benefit and save some time if you pre-selected your pre/post-flop bet sizes. I use 2.05, 2.2, 2.7 there, but there it's up to you. Good luck. Cheers, and thank you. Right on, dude. I actually I forgot about that today. I looked at it yesterday, and then I got distracted by something else, and I never got around to it. And I forgot to do it today. I forgot to look at it again today. Good suggestion, though. I'll try and remember to do that either later tonight or tomorrow before streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna stream every day, you guys. Every day I'm here in Michigan. Today's Monday. That leaves Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. A week. Thanks, Quentin, for the $5. How much savings would you recommend before moving to Vegas? I mean, that's pretty tough for me to answer because it depends on what sort of a lifestyle you want to live and where you're coming from, what you're used to. You know, Vegas is either going to be cheaper or more expensive. It's always relative to somewhere else. I'm just reading your guys' chat about that Queens situation. What's the biggest pot you've ever timed out on back in the online heyday? Do you remember it? Nothing really stands out. Nothing jumps out at me, so I don't know if there was any major incidences, although there must have been. Incidents, not incidences. Ironically, I timed out wondering why you got timed out. What's up, Gregory? Gregory Sears. Andrew's Lebanese food on the menu while you were in town there. Yeah, I think I got to make that happen. I already got the Jets pizza. We checked that box. Try and get some Buddy's pizza, I think, at some point. But I did go shopping at Whole Foods, so I have a bunch of food now. I'm sure you guys are interested. PokerStars is super soft in Michigan, and they can have bottom pair. Wait until you guys. I'm just waiting for you guys to get caught up and see that Ace 3 hand. King's in the knockout. Maybe could have gone smaller there. How long of a delay? We're on the 4-minute delay. Guy punted harder than Rampage Poker. I don't know. I don't think Rampage really punts that hard. I see the occasional comment and stuff about Rampage punting. Does he really punt that hard? I don't know. He grinds the videos pretty hard. I know that. He puts out content pretty frequently, so props for that. He's also really young. So he's got himself a bracelet now. He's got himself an online bracelet. He's got himself a pretty successful YouTube channel. He's learning. Pretty young kid, pretty young age, so got to give him props for all that stuff. Anytime you just put yourself out there, it's tough to like always just like, you know, nobody's ever going to play good all the time. And when you're also putting yourself out there and like, you know, capturing all those moments and sharing all that stuff with an audience, it's pretty hard to do. You're also like distracted from just like studying and playing when you're putting out videos, when you're creating content of any type, whether it's streaming or making poker videos. You're sort of setting yourself up for like additional mistakes. You know, like first of all, everybody's going to make mistakes playing poker or whatever. But when you're doing this other sort of like endeavor that takes time away from grinding and studying, that's probably going to increase your mistake level to some degree. So you can't really have like too high of expectations from your poker content creators in general, I say. So be nice to me, especially. Be nice to your poker content creators. Hey Andrew, just wanted to know if you or anyone else in the chat knows the odds of a straight flush versus nut flush on the flop. Busted in a live tournament today, and wow, what a way to go out. I agree. That is quite a way to go out, dude. It's pretty tough. I'm going to 3-bet and not fold versus this guy. Just going to get it in. Oh, sorry. Over here. First of all, Benjamin Adler, thank you so much for the $2.99. If I was at home, I would take a shot for the ace-king double up. I know you would. All right, let's gamble, dude. It's a bounty tournament. What you got? It's a flip. Good hand, good hand. Good hand, good hand. Down to 6.6 bigs. Anand, my friend. Long time no see. Well, other than on Tell's podcast. Great to see you streaming more of this. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the $49.99. What a guy. And much appreciated, dude. one of the bigger supporters of the stream and the channel in general. Probably going to be putting that $49.99 to work in the form of a rebuy in this knockout tournament very shortly. But thanks so much, dude. We need to get some sushi and some Japanese whiskey when you're in town. I recently went to. We're just gonna get it all in here with the Jack 9. Reasonable. Reasonable. Ace Queen. Recently went to a new sushi place in downtown Las Vegas, and they got a bunch of Japanese whiskeys. So I think you'll enjoy it, and have to make that happen once we're able to. I'm all in. Come and get this bounty. Domination. All right. Heater. From 6 bigs to about 30. I'm going to put in the check raise here. We're going to get crazy. The driest board of all time. Trying to go next level. Doesn't work. I'm going to 3-bet this if this guy raises. Reasonable flop for us. He's only got 31 big blinds, and there's 25 in the middle. So seems like a reasonable spot to just rip it all in with a bunch of equity. Currently in 4th place in this tournament at the moment. 4th out of 137 that remain. Danny says, never sat at a real table for Hold'em. Too cheap and nervous, honestly. Yeah, I can understand it's how you can be nervous because it's like, it's pretty intimidating. It's like always like real quiet in the poker room. Everyone looks so serious, especially compared to like other aspects of Vegas and of casinos. You know, there's a real like party atmosphere in a lot of different areas of Vegas, but maybe you're not even talking about Vegas. But the thing is that like when you do eventually sit in a game, in a low stakes game, like in a 1-2 game, you'll find that, what do I want to do here? I think I want to 3-bet again. I guess I'll just call. Well, that guy ended up making trips, but we had the best hand. I did notice that our friend Rampage took the folding is boring line and put it on a T-shirt. That's what happens when you don't trademark your sayings. Another vlogger just grabs it, puts it on a T-shirt. But hey, I'm sure I wasn't the first person to say it. I kind of got it from I think I might have picked it up from Tom Dwan. Imagine if I put jiggities on a T-shirt and started selling it. I should do it. First, we have to win with them, though. So far, so good. $46 bigs from 6. But yeah, I think when you, going back to the live poker thing, when you eventually do sit in a live game, in a 1-2 game, you'll find that a lot of other people are not professionals. They are new to the game as well. They're going to make a lot of mistakes. And if you're putting in any sort of effort into learning about poker, you're going to be ahead of the curve versus a lot of players that are playing 1-2. Can't call with the 8-7. Again, sorry about the camera shake. Every time I put my arms on the table, the camera's going to shake because it's on the monitor and it's not super sturdy. It's not a desk. I'm sitting at the dining table. So, excuse me. Ace 3 off, 14 big blinds. Okay. If I had a slightly better ace, though, you're getting called. Where will the stream be at tomorrow so I can watch? Got to go to bed so I can wake up at 3 for work. Good luck. J Money. The stream will be on my second channel, my second YouTube channel, which is called Andrew Neeme 2, T-O-O. It might not be there first thing tomorrow because I need to upload the stream from last night. I tried to do that today, but it was taking way longer than expected. So give it an extra day for this stream. But I do have a question for you guys. All right, I'm going to call the 7s, I think. Good hand, dude. Question is, when I upload the streams, should they be like condensed like highlights, like highlight hands? Or should it be just the raw stream so you guys can see like all the hands that I folded? You can fast forward through it if you want to or not. But yeah, it'll have all the hands, all the conversations and everything. Or should it be condensed down? I see most streamers, they don't upload the whole thing. They'll have like the VOD on their Twitch channels. And then they'll also release like a highlight video on YouTube. But I don't know. I don't know which is better. Personally, I think I would prefer the highlight video, like if I was watching. But I know some people want like the whole stream. So I don't know. Hello, Eric Hemingway. Greetings. So the stream will eventually be on this channel. Andrew Neeme 2. It's got 154 subs. I'll upload it to that channel eventually. Couple of whiffed flops over here. Back down to 26 bigs. In 20th place in this guy, the $50 4 max. There's 126 players left. And it pays 59, so still got a ways to go. What's up, Kevin Chan? Thanks for the $4.99 dono. Make that money, Andrew. Thanks, buddy. Let's try. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Highlights, raw stream, full stream. I like both. I don't know if I can, I mean, I guess I can do both. I could do whatever I want. It's my second channel. So we can do whatever we want to do. Both, raw stream and a highlight. Raw stream. Seems like more people raw stream. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Full stream. Surprisingly, most of you guys are saying full stream. Like the full stream idea. Flop top pair over here. We're gonna probably check raise or check jam, one of the two. Get called. Not really in love with the turn card, but I think it kind of is what it is. A better 9. There's not many better 9s than the king 9, but that's one of them. One of them being the only one of them. So we got a bunch of chests, by the way. I'm going to try and remember to open those at the end of tonight's stream. We have 20 chests to open. Do you plan on playing live at MGM? Probably not this trip. I would like to get over there and get in the mix. But I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm really focused on these online tournaments and firing up some streams and stuff. And the capacity limits make it pretty tough to even get a seat over there. Ye old aces. Neeme sounds salty about other bloggers joining the space. I don't think so. Definitely not. It's a rising tide situation on YouTube. So the more people that are watching poker vlogs, the better it is for every poker blogger. Would anyone recommend going to Las Vegas right now? I know COVID has watered things down a lot. Anybody's take on it? So games are actually like a little bit softer than average right now. A couple of reasons. There's less European players. There's less tough European players that come over and post up in American games. And it seems like a lot of the tougher players are also more inclined to take a break, I guess. I guess they feel like they can take a break. They don't have to force it. So generally, I think the games are a little bit softer, but it's like less fun that, you know, with like the masks and plexiglass situation, all that stuff. It's definitely like less fun. So it depends what you're looking for. You know, there's like, I don't know, all the mask stuff makes everything a little bit less fun, but it's still like relatively easy to have fun in general, I would say. So it kind of depends on like how much you're bothered by that. I mean, nightclubs aren't really a thing at the moment, you know, but restaurants are open, bars are open, poker rooms are open. Games are slightly softer, but it really depends on like what you are, you know, what your main draw is, like what's your main attraction in Vegas. Do you still have the same joy of playing poker as when you started blogging? Interesting question, Dave K. I would say that my joy of playing poker was at like an all-time low when I started blogging, because it was just kind of like the same thing. I think I was playing poker in Vegas for like 8 years before I started blogging. And it was just kind of like the same thing every day, day in, day out, you know, especially as a cash game player. So that sort of like was a big reason that I started blogging, because I was just kind of like maybe burnt out, a little bit over that routine. So the joy of poker for me, I don't think was very high when I started blogging. But when I started blogging, it kind of like injected a bunch of life into the whole The whole grind. So it's interesting, you know, you're probably going to go through waves. I think a lot of content creators would. You know, it's hard to maintain that drive. I think a lot of creators probably see like a shelf life of like 3 to 4 years, just because you're going to get burnt out at some point, or like take a major break. And I took a pretty decent sized break in 2020 and into 2021. A couple different breaks, I guess. So I'm kind of like somewhat enjoying like just playing at the moment, but I'm also, after taking the break, like missing the having something else to work on. The chests are very good. You will enjoy your free spins. Chests are garbage. Well, we're going to find out. We got 20 of them. So yeah, I'll open those at the end of this stream. I'll be right back, you guys. I was just thinking, I'm pretty relieved that most of you guys said you want to see the full raw live stream when I upload it to the second channel, because that means I don't have to edit it. Not having to edit down a 4-hour video. It's always preferable. One minute remaining on break. Currently in 21st place. This says 22nd place. 22nd place. 140 players, 141 players. The two things are different. This says 140. This says 141. Anyway, 133,000 in chips. $3,600 for first place. Let's just rip it in here. Not here. What is this? No, not here. We're just going to rip it in over here, though. Get snap called. Okay, that's not going to work out too well. We could have 3. Thank you. Hey, we got a bounty. $22.95. You know that guy's tilted right now. Can't win them all, can you? Silly question. How do you know players that are playing the tournament aren't watching your live stream? Because everything you're seeing happened 4 minutes ago. So it would be the same situation for those players that are trying to watch my stream. Hey, Andrew, will you play cash in stars? Yeah, I have a deposit limit. It's like $1,000, so can't really play high stakes. But if we bust tournaments early, then I'll hop into some cash games. Preferably some PLO games. Get a walk with ace queen. Andrew seems a bit depressed. I'm good, man. We got live. We got fully regulated online poker in the state of Michigan, my home state. That's pretty cool. Dean Stepler says, play bigger games. Aye, aye, Captain. All right, we're gonna stab it with the 6-4. How bad can it be? That's not gonna fold, is it? That's not gonna fold. What's the name of the second channel? Second channel is called Andrew Neeme 2, T-O-O. Whoa. Can't call with the 9-3 off. Do you do all your own editing, or are you still partnered with that one group? I've pretty much always done my own editing. Team Run It Up, they helped me out a little bit for maybe like 10 blogs, but we were never really able to get into a good rhythm. Why big blinds instead of chips? It's just more functional. This guy's running out of time to bluff. Andrew, where are you at in Michigan? I'm up in Midland. Any chance a meetup happens while you're here? Probably not on this trip. A little tough under the circumstances. Like with the capacities situations. It's pretty tough to organize something like that. But it is high on the list of things we need to do once we're able to. Probably just going to check call down here rather than check raise. There's not too many natural bluffs that I would have here, especially on this board that favors the initial raiser so much. Like if I had queen jack, I would just peel. It doesn't really make too much sense, I don't think, to check raise. Love to see it. Two folds, two pretty quick folds. This guy thought about it for a little while. This guy snap folded. How is PokerStars? It's been cool to like play on here because this is the first time I've played on here since many years ago. First time I've played on any PokerStars platform since a very long time ago. Would winning a MICOOP be a big deal to you? It would be pretty cool, yeah, to win a tournament during the first major poker tournament series, poker tournament series in Michigan. I think I'm just gonna check again. I guess we could blocker bet. Yeah, we're probably like missing some value there. It's just like we never have 7-8 for the straight. He had a flush draw. He rivered a pair, so he just checked it down. But yeah, it's pretty funny to be playing on PokerStars again. It's funny because like there's a lot of like the sound effects that are still the same after all these years. Not a great flop for us in a 3-bet pot. It's a pretty small bet. He's going to be able to put a lot of pressure on us on this kind of a board. Nice. Do you have to live in Michigan or just be located in Michigan to play? It's the latter. You don't have to have residence here. You just need to be here. Son of a... Why the second channel, Andrew? Just to have a little bit more freedom to be able to post like different ideas and random vids, different types of styles of vids. Just gonna keep the original channel as like the main vlog channel, and then on the second channel you can post like short clips of classic poker vlog hands. Can post live stream vids. Maybe I kind of want to do like short little interviews maybe occasionally. So whenever I think about like putting something like that on my main vlog channel, I kind of get, I second guess it. I get discouraged or whatever. I just like second guess myself because I always think people are gonna be like, what's this? Where's the next vlog? So if I have that second channel for the people that want more content of all different types, I can just direct people over there and not have to deal with it, you know? I'm from LA County and used to frequent Commerce Casino. Saw Andrew playing but got too shy to say hi. LOL. Come on, sippin'. What's gonna happen? What am I gonna do? Hurt you? Probably not. Feel free to say hello next time. Sippin'. I'm in your old stomping grounds, East Lansing. Go green. Nice, Matt W. I need to get up there. East Lansing. I want to take Boosie up there. She's never been. She's never seen the beautiful Michigan State University campus. Is that an apartment? Looks really nice. It is rental, Airbnb rental. But yeah, it's basically a condo. Turn a pair. How is Boosie? She's good. This was kind of a last minute trip, so she didn't make it out. But she's good. River 2 pair. Definitely going to go for value if it checks. I think we just have to call here. Not having any hearts. It's a pretty small bet, but I don't know. I guess I'm just going to call. Fair enough, mate. To be honest, I don't really follow any college sports. I don't either, to be equally honest with you, Gregory Sears. I'd have trouble getting into college sports. It was fun when I was in college. That was a blast. I got hockey season tickets for the hockey team at Michigan State for one season. That was pretty dope. Had college football, obviously college, but had football season tickets, a couple of seasons. I never saw the basketball team for whatever reason, even though we won the national championship when I was at Michigan State. Mateen Cleaves, anyone? Mo Pete, anyone? All good, Dean Stepler. All good, man. Two fours in the knockout. You Purdue. in Marquette. Hello, Jack 8-4 flop with 2 clubs. Yes, please. I re-raise. That's going to be tough to win with. $45. Send it. That's going to help with the rebuys. Easy game. Top pair, top kicker versus bottom set. I call. Don't see any reason to do anything other than call. Benjamin Adler, when you go to Burger King, get the crown or no? Chop it up. Chop it up. Get the crown or no? I haven't been to Burger King in quite some time. I bet Benjamin Adler is the kind of guy that gets the crown. Yeah, I'm not one to get the crown. I bet you are though, Benjamin. True or false? Benjamin Adler, what do you prefer more, Benjamin or Ben? I mean, I see your name is listed as Benjamin, so you certainly must not mind if we refer to you as Benjamin. There's got to be, is it even 50-50, Benjamin or Ben, or do you prefer one? Is it like 51-49? Let's see some of that upswing chip graph action during the downtime. I don't know how to do that. Let me try and figure it out. This 8-9 suited is not downtime though. Open ender. Happy to win it. Thank you. All right, how do you do that? Lobby. Chip graph. All right, here's my chip graph. Largest stack, Andrew Neeme. I'm the red line. That's my chip stack graph. I guess we have to call 1.25 big blinds. Average stack, largest stack. Look at this largest stack just taken off. We're right around average stack here. Let's take a look at the other tournament. chip graph. Still, reasonable discrepancy between the largest stack. Oops. Largest stack and the red line stack. One, Andrew Neeme. Who's this person? Chip leader. Okay. But generally trending in the right direction, so can't complain. What's up, Jean-Francois? What came of the favorable logo design contest? Any new exciting favorable gears coming out? Good question. We picked a winner. We sent him his money, and then we did nothing. Did nothing with the design. But I think, you know, all that stuff sort of like got pushed back significantly due to coronavirus and me taking a pretty significant break, because it's tough to like really market the favorable apparels when there's no content to do it through. Thanks for the $4.99, my friend. Hope you're well. Two tens in the knockout. If I missed it, sorry. What was your major? Telecommunications, which is the study of the transfer of information over all different sorts of media. So you basically learn a little bit about lots of different things. Whether it's cell phones, radio, television, the internet. That's where I first learned, I got my very first instruction in video editing. So it's basically just like, you kind of spend like a week or two on all sorts of different topics. So we made a short video, like a, I don't know, 5-minute video or something in one class that I had. But what's interesting is that like the video editing software, the mechanics of it haven't really changed all that much since then. This was in like, I don't know, the year 2002 or something. So you're still just kind of like dragging clips onto the timeline, trimming them down, potentially adding music, you know, stuff like that, and then the occasional effect. Do you play PLO, Andrew? Boy, do I. Snap call should be a pretty safe turn card for us. One would hope. Happy to call with Queen Jack suited. Once again, we turn a queen. I couldn't talk during that sequence. I was too nervous. As Benjamin Adler would say, I guess Ben is what I go by informally, but any encounter with Andrew Neeme is a formal experience. I was too nervous there, Benjamin Adler. Shout out to my buddy Shannon who tuned in. Speaking of Michigan State University, friend from MSU. Why was the stream blocked by YouTube yesterday? It's usually a music thing. It's usually a music situation. Copyrighted music, all that nonsense. Where have you been, Andrew? Missing your videos. Laying low, y'all. We've got the ace jack over here. Going to 3-bet it and probably not fold. Definitely not folding if he jams. It would be pretty strong though. I don't think we can fold in a bounty event. I approve of this flop. The Instamuck. My friend Shannon would like me to inform all of you guys about the casino management class that we both took as an elective, I guess. Casino Management 101. That was a doozy. That was actually the first time I went to Vegas. We got like a discounted field trip type of a trip to Las Vegas. We stayed at the Boardwalk Casino. Shout out to the Boardwalk Casino. May it rest in peace. It's kind of like where City Center is. So the teacher, the professor of that class, was a blackjack card counter. So he would make frequent trips to Vegas. The guy was probably like, I don't know, 60 years old or so. I think I'm going to fold the 7-6 suited. I don't think bounties are big enough here to make up for that many chips. So yeah, the guy was probably about 60 or so. Pretty funny guy. He knew his casinos pretty well. I don't know if I can't remember if he had ever worked in a casino. Why he was teaching a casino management class. Can't really remember his background. Aside, I was just most intrigued by the fact that he was a blackjack card counter. So he would get all sorts of comps from casinos and stuff from him giving them his action. Pretty weird hand over here. We opened, get this flop, and this player is leading out on the flop. I'm just going to flat call all the way down. I mean, I had the ace of clubs, which removes some. We get limp jammed on with the nines for a ton of big blinds. So you got it. Should be a generally safe run out. Half pot. I mean, that's so weird. It's so weird to lead out on an ace king high board as the preflop caller. Could have pocket fours, could have ace four, but I'm never folding. Cool. Where was I? So yeah, this guy was like, he was pretty cool. He was like pretty animated about his blackjack card counting exploits. So we spent 3 days in Vegas. We got a tour of the Venetian. Our group did, and so we got to go into like the presidential suite. And at the time, it was like the most amazing thing we'd ever seen in our lives. The presidential suite at the Venetian. You know, it's still like I'm sure pretty impressive, but since we've been able to visit various presidential suites in Las Vegas and elsewhere, been around the block a couple times, you know. Yeah, that trip to Vegas, that was like, it was just like, wow, this is amazing. This Las Vegas place. Just remember seeing the hotels. They seemed like they were just absolutely massive. I couldn't believe how big the casino hotels were. It just seemed like there was so much money like everywhere. Turn a gutter. I'm going to stab if it checks again and just fold if they bet. Dude, open your chests. We're going to do that after the tournaments, at the end of the stream. Oh, we're on the bubble. We're on the bubble in this tournament. Hand for hand. So a min cash is worth $100, which is kind of nice. We're in 14th place out of 68 players that remain, and 67 are going to cash. Let's see here. This person has 4.5 big blinds. Dark Jaybird. They are the shortest stack in the tournament. They just went through the blinds. What percentage of your Bitcoin holdings have you sold so far? Still hodling or in profit-taking mode? Very much still hodling. Have sold a tiny bit along the way. But yeah, I would say a very tiny percentage. I think we just have to get it in. Do we? I feel like we're just crushed. Why do I feel like we're just crushed? I mean, like, theory-wise, in a bounty tournament, I feel like we just have to get it in, but I feel like this is so strong that I just want to, like, make a exploitative fold. I feel like it's probably, like, I don't know if it's, like, bad or nitty in a bounty tournament, but when you check raises, like, small like that, and I don't have any hearts or I don't block the straight, I don't know. I mean, on the flop, I was going to be happy to get it in, and I was going to bet jam. So maybe it's bad. Maybe he had like king jack with the king of hearts. Got him. Got him off the deuce. What's your favorite cake and cocktail combo when crying in the bathtub after a bad sesh, Andrew? I like... I like cheesecake and a what do you call it? Nice hand. Good hand, dude. Pretty unlucky to like 3-bet him and he folds, and then the very next hand, it's button versus small blind to 3-bet. It's a pretty standard 3-bet spot again, and he happens to have ace queen. Pretty unlucky spot. Still chilling over here. This guy's sitting out. I just raised with, what did I have? Ace 9 on the button. So I would have raised whether he was sitting out or not. We're still hand for hand. Happy to steal some blinds. Okay, never mind. We are now in the money. So there's 67 players left, guaranteed $100, and we get a pay jump at 51 players left. Don't be the bubble boy who lives in a bubble. Not this time. All right, we're going to be all in over here. We're probably going to get called very frequently, but we have less than 9 big blinds. Wow. Nice. Didn't expect that to get through. Going to be all in again with the 4s. Get it through again. No one wants the bounty. We have $57 bounty, you guys. When does the Neeme and Owen bar open? Good question, man. unknown. We had a lot of good, interesting discussions with a couple of bar owners that have a couple of spots on Main Street in downtown Las Vegas. We're going to be flatting and look for some equity on a flop. These guys seem like they're overfolding a little bit. All in with the sevens. One of these times we're going to get called. I'm sure of it. Get called by worse hands. It's always good. Stack it up. $22.95. We're going to get on with this guy. You can still call with like good ace highs. Going to call it off versus the big blind. I was going to fold versus the small blind. We make a pair. I'm just going to be getting it in. That's good. That's a good hand. This guy's disconnected. Remember when we had queens and we got disconnected? He's got less than a pot size bet left, so it's a matter of whether we want to go like small and then jam, or just get it in. Seems pretty likely that he has like ace jack or something here. Ace jack or ace king. It seems like ace king has to call off, no? I'm gonna fold it one time. I feel like I've been playing a lot of hands. We're still alive in the knockout. Still pretty far away from the money though. 59 players are gonna get paid and there are 132 left. And we're in 127th, so need to do some work. Share your playlist. I'm just listening on Spotify or on SoundCloud to Julian Avila, A-V-I-L-A. No tracker? Nope. We're flying blind, you guys. This is just... We're just feeling our way through. Preston in the house. Have you previously played at most of the Michigan casinos before? Soaring Eagle? I never played poker at Soaring Eagle. I stepped foot in there when I was a young lad in my early 20s, before I really got into poker. So I never played poker there. Never played poker on the western side of the state. Like, I've never been to Firekeepers. I did play in like a couple of like smaller random spots. I played in, oh man, I don't know if I'll remember the name of it. There's some like Blue Lake or something like that up north. I'm not sure if that's right or way off. Blinds are up in the 50. We've got 319,000. Good for 53 big blinds. We get a pay jump. There's 51 players left, and we're in 12th. So we're guaranteed $132 now. Next pay jump comes when there's 35 left. It's not Gun Lake. I know that's another spot. There's some place up north that I played at. These guys are both on the shorter side, 12 and 15 big blinds. We're on a break. 49 players left in the $50 MICOOP 36. $15,000 guaranteed. Playing 3 and 6,000 with 307,000 in chips. Good for 51 big blinds in 15th place. And over here, we're rocking the 9 big blind stack. We got a ways to go before we're in the money, so we need to find like several double ups. But we did get a few bounties, so that's pretty good. We got a $68 bounty on our heads, which is the biggest bounty on the table. Everyone should have their eyes on us, but we've gotten a few folds through. I think we got away with a few of them. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. The top prize in this tournament, $3,600. 4 figures for the top 3. Currently guaranteed $132. Shout out to you guys who play at Gun Lake. I know they get a PLO game, or they were. Hello, you still climbing cell phone towers? Nope, not anymore. I think it was Turtle Creek. It might have been Turtle Creek. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Because I stayed at, so my little brother and I, we did a big road trip all around Michigan, going to breweries all over the state for like a week or a little over a week. And so, yeah, I think Turtle Creek is the spot. I think I just played 1-2 there. I think that might be the only place that I played poker on that road trip. So yeah, we stayed in or around Traverse City that night. I managed to get like a few hours, handful of hours at Turtle Creek. I remember it was a pretty swinging game. I actually played heads up versus somebody because there weren't really that many people there. And the table got shorthanded, and then I was playing heads up against somebody. So I was stuck a bunch, but then I ended up like booking a small win, I think. Good times. All right, I think we have to call this. Come on. Good hand. Good hand. Good hand. Would have been nice to hit an ace, not gonna lie. Pretty cool that we've cashed 2 for 2. Two for 2 days in a row we got on the board. No major scores yet, but we'll see if we can do something with these 40 big blinds here. Is MICOOP a Michigan online site? We're playing on PokerStars. Perhaps you've heard of it. PokerStars Michigan. So MICOOP stands for Michigan Championship of Online Poker. You take care of them, autocorrect. We're going to be all in the knockout with this hand. We finally get a call. Going to chop a lot of the time. How about that? Aces and sevens with a 5. I think the blinds just went up again, so we get even shorter, even after chopping a hand. Hey, what do you know? It's Sexy Caitlin. True Grinder. I'm going to go ahead and give Sexy Caitlin the red. Played with Sexy Caitlin last night. Not 100% positive that that is person's real name, Caitlin. Who knows? This is my real name, though. Andrew Neeme. Sexy Caitlin is in Lansing. Pimp My Balance out of Taylor, Michigan. King's Assassin out of Hartford. I'm the short stack of this table. Not really that short. Subpar flop. The limp. I think we're going to be all in on this table. We're so short. There's a lot of money to be won. We actually cover this guy. So we can still win a bounty if we somehow win this hand. This guy is incentivized to call with a lot of hands. That's not a good board. The threes are going to be good. Oh, we can still re-enter? I mean, it's pretty late into this event. Blinds are 1K, 2K. I mean, you get a little over 10 big blinds in a bounty event. That seems not great. We're going to wrap it up. That one's a wrap. Let's see here. We got $91 in bounties in that tournament. So I think we played it. I think we registered twice. So I think we lost $8.20 in that tournament. All right, on to the other one. We're in the money in this one. Gonna defend here. Enjoyable. Looking for a clean river one time. I think that's going to be pretty clean. If we somehow don't have the best hands, that's just going to be pretty unfortunate. But we're going to be all in here, flopping a flush and not facing any further aggressions on any street. We're all in. Sexy Caitlin could be slow playing a monster. Nope. That's a good river for us. He's going to make a set. We're up to 85 big blinds. Yeah. Do you play at Doyle's room? I don't think Doyle's room is a thing anymore. Visiting your folks, Andrew? Unfortunately, I mean, they did get the vaccine. They got both shots. But it was only very recently. It was only on like Friday that they got their second shot. And my dad is like in the pretty high risk category. So we might do like a driveway hangout kind of a thing after all these tournaments are a wrap. It'll be really cool once all this Corona stuff is done. I'll tell you that. It'll be great. But specifically, it'll be cool for when like Detroit casinos are able to get back to max capacity as per usual. So can come here and play online poker tournaments if there's a tournament series going on, and also be able to play live poker. Usually at MGM Grand or Motor City Casino, or who knows if Greektown will ever change up their ways and get different games in there, more games in there. Pretty questionable spot, regardless of what this guy does, aside from shoving. King 10 suited, out of position. When this guy opens and I flat, it kind of looks like I'm weak because this guy seems to be getting out of line a little bit. I think we have to peel here with King 10 suited. I would have expected a smaller bet here, like a quarter pot. Not the best turn card. These are pretty sizable wagers. I mean, it doesn't really make like that much sense to be betting so big when there's 0 draws. I'm trying to figure out like what bluffs he could have here, aside from like suited connectors and just like turning random like 9s into a bluff. But we basically have no cards to improve on aside from a king. And these are pretty sizable bets, just like 22, 44. There's gonna be like way more. He's gonna have like half of a pot size bet left on the river if I call. We made it back to 4th place, and now we're back to 13th place. Sexy Caitlin is a pro. He's won a few online. Yeah, seems like they know what they're doing. Kind of wish I had 3-bet with the king 10 suited just to get heads up with the king's assassin and try and force this guy out. Or if he 4-bets, then we could just fold. Fourteenth place out of 35 players remaining. So we got another pay jump. Currently 35 players and guaranteed $174. When you label someone with a blue outline, are you marking them as coolered? I'm marking them as maybe getting a little bit over aggressive. An ace and a king. This time it's a pretty obvious 3-bet. I don't think I'm going to fold here. We're just going to be all in. Suspect. Good hand. Good hand. All right, we're down to 25th place out of 31. The delay is 4 minutes, you guys. Happy to win it. Happy to win the blinds. The next page up isn't until 23rd, and there's 23 left. There's currently 31 left. Deborah Swift. What's up, Deb? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying well. Shout out to all 1,043 of you guys that have tuned in. We're just going to give up the 10-3 off. I'll make a deal with you guys. If you can get the number of likes up to 600, I'll stream again tomorrow. 600 likes. There's currently 489 likes, and there's 1,000 of you guys in here. I think we can do it. And if you can, if we can, I'll stream again tomorrow. Does that seem like a fair deal to you? You can play PokerStars anywhere in the US now? No. That's why I had to fly to Michigan. PokerStars Michigan is now a thing. And we can only play against players, other players that are also in Michigan. But the good news is that they also passed, along with the online gaming legislation, they already passed the additional bill that will allow them to link up with other states, such as Pennsylvania and New Jersey, where PokerStars is, so they can combine player pools. Just have to work through the details of that. So hopefully that'll come, like, I don't know, within a few months or so, is the rumor. But for now, it's just us Michiganders. Probably could have stabbed that turn card. How long are you in Michigan for? I'm here until the 10th. Fly back on the 10th. So the plan is to potentially stream these tournaments every single day. Good hand on the button. Currently in last place in this tournament now. 28 out of 28. No pay jump until 23 players left. Just going to be getting all in here. Doesn't look like we have too much fold equity here, so could be kind of sketchy, but ace jack on the button versus small blind in a 4 max tournament with this number of big blinds. Good luck. Best hand. Worst hand. Worst hand on the river. The only spot that counts. The only street that counts. GG. GG out of this tournament. 27th place. Got the money in good. What can you do? $174 into the bank. We were on 2 bullets in this tournament as well. $174 and 27 cents for 27th place. We have some chests to open. Look at them. 20 chests. Let's do this thing. We're going to do this thing now. Let's open up some chests, you guys. Open chests, 20. I want to make sure that this is, hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Here we go. I'm not positive like what all these things mean, but like you get coins and you get other things and cash and stuff. I know what cash is. Yeah, 25 coins. I'm not exactly sure what that is. 25 green coins. That's one of 20. How do you get the next one? Okay. Next chest. We'll look all this up when all the chests are done. Give me my next chest. Do I have to click this? I guess so. Open. Hopefully one of you guys in the chat knows what these things mean so I don't have to go searching. Hey, that's cash, right? 50 cents. 50 cents. Why? It shouldn't even show up as like dollar bills if it's less than $1. How is this wrapped? How is 50 cents wrapped as like a band on it and everything? We'll take it. We'll take the 50 cents. I have a feeling it's like, this is like divide by 10 or something and it's that many dollars. But I'm not sure. I feel like that's just points towards your next chest. Whoa, I clicked it very fast. A $2,000 stars rewards monthly free roll ticket and an additional 50 cents cash. This looks interesting. This is a different color. 34 stars coins. 50 cents. Okay, still in this color. It seems like a lot of stars coins. 50 cents. These 50 cents, they're adding up, you guys. They are adding up. I'm gonna have so much, my piles of 50 cents, they are adding up big time. Keep them coming. What if one of them held like $1 million? You think it's possible? Open. $0.50. I knew it. I knew it was going to be 50 cents. $0.50. $0.50. Good thing we had 20 of these. It would be a little embarrassing to just open 50 cents worth. Last one. 50 cents? Ooh, we upgraded to $1. The last one brings us the lucky $1. All right. All right, you guys. I think that's going to be a wrap for today. Good times. Somebody needs to tell us what these gold coins are. This is just the meter towards the next chest. Maybe it's like this special color chest or something. So we just need to find out what these gold coins are exactly. Guessing it might be like $9.83. So maybe you either divide by 100. If it's $98, sweet. I have a feeling it's $9.83, just based on all these 50 cent packs of money. 1,000 is $10. Okay, so it's $9.83. There you guys have it. All right, probably wrap it up here. I was just debating a couple things, but I think tomorrow, if we finish around the same time, then I'll hop into some PLO cash games and stuff. But we'll keep it on the shorter side again for tonight because we have a lot of streaming left. I did see that you guys got the like number up to 723, so you guys are in luck. That means there's a stream tomorrow. I see there's 938 people watching me open chests. That's cool. Thanks for sticking around for the chests. But thanks for tuning in for the stream. the 3-hour and 33-minute stream. And yeah, if we finish around the same time tomorrow, then I'll fire at some PLO cash games afterwards. But we got a lot of time left in the week. So I also want to try and get that other stream up and running on that second channel. So as mentioned, if you would like to see these streams after the fact, you can check out my second channel that I just created. And it only has less than 200 subscribers on it at the moment. So let me just bring this over here for a second. It's going to be this channel here. This is where I'll post the this channel here. Sorry, this channel here. Andrew Neeme 2. And I'm also going to post like hands like this, videos like this, little clips of classic poker vlog hands. So if you guys want to go down memory lane, you can check out this hand. That's one of the most famous hands, I would say, from the vlog. One of the most memorable ones. So I'm going to get the stream from last night posted on this channel, and then I'll be one behind. I'll get this stream that you're currently watching onto this channel as well. And if you want to watch these streams after the fact, this is where you'll find them. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Benjamin Adler, thanks for the last minute $2.99. Where will the first mug be when they come back? I would guess possibly, you know, there's a chance it might be in Texas because the rooms there, they're a little bit smaller anyway. So the event doesn't have to be quite as sizable. But definitely Los Angeles is towards the top of the list. There's a couple of teams, casino teams that are interested. Would love to figure out a spot in Vegas to do something. And then, of course, here in Michigan, we started the conversations a while ago, but then COVID happened and all those conversations got less important. So we need to re-pick up those conversations once we are able to plan something. You can play the deal minigame with gold. The deal minigame. You can buy stuff in the store. Stars coins, 1K coins equals $10. So yeah, we got about $9. We got a little under $10 there. 983 is correct. All right. Well, I mean, I only played for 2 days to get all those 20 chests. So whatever. But yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow. Let's take a look at the schedule real quick so I can see what time the MICOOP tournaments begin tomorrow. The second, let's see, there's a $250 tournament, Super Tuesday. That's a 50K guarantee. So here it says $250 buy-in at 8 o'clock my time, 8 p.m. Looks like that's the earliest. These these tournaments, they start pretty late in the evening for East Coast time. So at 20 o'clock is this Super Tuesday event. Once people are done with work, they can get into the Michigan Coop events. There's also a $50 tournament, the Super Tuesday Mini. That's a 25K guarantee. And then there's a limit stud tournament, stud high-low, which I have no clue what I'm doing. Should I fire in that or should I not? We'll see. Could be interesting. Could be fun. Fun way to dust off $50. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that one. If you really want to see me fish it up, we can hop into that one. That starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So I don't know. I need to work on these videos, get the live streams up on that second channel, but then maybe start the stream a little bit earlier with some PLO cash games, some low stakes, some $50 buy-in PLO cash games could be fun, and then start firing at these tournaments tomorrow starting at 8 p.m. So we'll be here no later than that, no later than 8 p.m. tomorrow. All right, guys, have yourselves a lovely evening. There we are. Have yourselves a lovely evening. Happy Monday. See you guys on Tuesday. Cheers, y'all. 2 for 2 in cashes, by the way. Just putting it out there. In terms of days in a row that we've cashed a tournament in the MICOOP. That's cool. Just saying. 2 for 2. Bye.